I used to think that I'll be happy when I finally reach my goals, but I was chasing something I already had. If you're constantly telling yourself, I'll be happy when something happened, this video is for you. In this moment right now, you have everything you need. I know that might be hard to believe, especially if you're watching this feeling like something is missing from your life. But what if I tell you that the key to everything you want in life isn't in the future, but right here, right now? It's already here, within you, waiting to be unlocked. And that key is gratitude. Today, I want to share with you why gratitude isn't just a nice practice or positive thinking. It is the most powerful force for transformation in your life, and it's backed by science. It has transformed my own journey, and it has the power to completely shift how you experience every single day. Hello, I'm Yane. I help you quiet your overthinking, trust your intuition to align within so you can expand beyond what you thought possible. So in today's video, I'll first talk about the reason why practicing gratitude is important. Then I will share my gratitude story and how it transformed my life. And finally, I'll give you tips on how to practice gratitude in your daily lives. So let's settle in, get comfortable, and let's explore together how gratitude can give you everything you've been searching for. Let me start with something profound. Gratitude doesn't just make you feel good, it fundamentally changes your reality. And here's what I've come to understand. We all share one universal desire. No matter where you're at, what circumstances you're in, and how old you are, we all want to be happy. And this connects every human being on this planet. But here's where most of us get it wrong. We think happiness comes from getting what we want. We tell ourselves, we'll be grateful when I get the promotion. I'll be happy when I find love. I'll feel abundant when I have more money. But this is actually living life backwards. Research shows us, and my own experience confirms, that it's not happiness that creates gratitude. It is gratitude that creates happiness. Think about it. You probably know people who have everything. Success, wealth, relationships, but they're still not happy. They want something else, something more. And you probably also know people who face real challenges, real hardships, and yet they radiate joy. Why? Because they've discovered the secret. They taught themselves how to be grateful in any circumstances. When you practice true gratitude, you are telling the universe, you are telling life itself, I recognize the abundance that's already here. You're not waiting for perfect circumstances. You are acknowledging that right now, in this present moment, you have gifts all around you. And here's the beautiful truth. What you focus on expands. When you feel grateful for what you have, you attract more of it. Not because of some magical thinking, but because gratitude shifts your energy, your perspective, your entire way of being in the world. The universe doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you match energetically. When you vibrate at the frequency of gratitude, you are aligning with yourself with abundance in who you really are. You are living as if you already have what you seek. Because in the most important sense, you do. I want to share something personal with you. There was a time in my life when I was constantly chasing, always focused on the next goal, the next achievement, telling myself that happiness was just around the corner if I could just reach that milestone. I was living in the future and never in the present. And you know what? Even when I achieved those goals, the happiness never arrived. There was always something else to chase, always another level to reach. I was exhausted. I constantly feel like it was never enough, and I always had to chase more. And what's more, I was also missing the beauty of my life as it was happening. But everything changed when I started practicing gratitude. I started taking walks. Not just simple walks, where I would focus on two things: connection with something greater than myself and gratitude. Just gratitude for everything. I would look at the trees, the sky, the cloud. I would feel grateful for the air I was breathing, for my body that I could walk, for the opportunity of this moment, and just everything else. The food that I eat, the money that I have, the relationship I have with other people. Every time I feel grateful, it brings me back instantly to the present moment. Then something extraordinary happened. I began to feel grateful not just for what I had, but for what I wanted as well, as if I already had it. I will visualize my dreams and feel genuine thankfulness for them in the present moment. It's not, I'll be grateful when this happens, but thank you for this gift that's already mine. Thank you for what's coming in my life. At first, it felt strange. How could I be grateful for something I didn't have yet? And I thought people were crazy when they teach that. But I learned that the universe doesn't give you what you want. It gives you who you're being, and what you're resonating. So you have to be the version of yourself that you want first before you can materialize it in the physical world. And the key to being is gratitude. If you can hold a desire, you can dream it, that's already a gift. That desire was placed in your heart for a reason and is showing you your path, your purpose. I started to notice this when I felt this deep gratitude. So deep it gave me chills. So real it moved me to tears of joy. Things began to shift. Inspiration came to me. I have more and more confidence and self-trust every single day. I have never thought that I could have the confidence that I have today after years and years of low self-confidence and low self-worth. But more importantly, I feel happy. Not I'll be happy when something happens, but I'm happy right now, every single day. And this is the transformation gratitude can offer you. It takes you from chasing happiness in the future to experiencing joy in this present moment. Because happiness isn't something you chase and found out there. It is something you unlock within yourself through gratitude for what already is. So how do we actually practice this? How do we move from understanding gratitude intellectually to living it like a daily reality? It starts with presence. We have to stop. In our rushing through life, we miss so much. We miss the opportunities for gratitude that are everywhere. There's a simple method. So simple is what we learned as children crossing the street. Stop, look, go. Stop means creating pause in your life. Build stop signs into your day. Maybe it's when you turn on the water faucet, stop and feel grateful for that clean water. When you turn on the light, stop and appreciate electricity. When you wake up, stop and say thank you for another day. Another opportunity. Look means opening all your senses to the richness around you. Really see the beauty of nature. Really hear the sounds of life. Really feel the sensations in your body. Open your heart to the opportunities in each moment. Opportunities to joy, to connect with other people, and to the nature. Go means taking action. Living gratefully isn't passive. It is actively engaging with life, making something beautiful from what you have been given. Start your day with daily gratitude practice. Each morning or evening, write down what you're grateful for. But don't just list things mechanically. Really feel the emotion. Let yourself experience the warmth, the joy, the appreciation. Thank you for this day. Thank you for the air I breathe. Thank you for the gift of life. Thank you for my healthy body. Thank you for my home. Thank you for the people I love. Thank you for my dreams. And thank you for my ability to create, to learn, to grow, and to show up for ourselves. Feel it in your chest, in your heart. Let it give you chills. Let it move you. This is what activates the transformation. But now, I want to take this deeper. There's gratitude for the good things in your life. And then there's what I call radical gratitude. Being thankful even for the challenges. I know this sounds counterintuitive. How can we be grateful for difficulties, for losses, for painful experiences? And let me be clear, we cannot be grateful for violence, for oppression, for tragedy. But we can be grateful in every moment for the opportunity it presents and the lessons we learn. Even when life gives us something terribly difficult, there's an opportunity there. Be thankful for that slump. Be thankful for that conflicts. Be thankful for someone leaving. An opportunity to learn patience, to develop strength, to stand up for what you believe in, to rise above from the obstacles and learn more about yourself. Like, why do you have these emotions when things happen? Like when the same thing happened, why people would have completely different reactions, to explore what it is teaching you, and to discover what we're made of. You might not feel grateful in the moment when you're feeling down or angry or frustrated or when emotions are high, and that's completely okay. Just feel what you have to feel, validate yourself with this feeling, and when it passed, we can look back at this and be thankful for it happened. The people we admired most are those who faced great challenges and still rose to meet them. They made something meaningful from their struggles. Those experiences, as painful as they were, became the foundation for their growth. Every difficult moment is teaching you something. Every setback is redirecting you towards something better. Every closed door is protecting you from a path that wasn't meant for you. When you can find gratitude even in hardship, not for the hardship itself, but for the lessons, the strength, the wisdom it brings you, you become unstoppable. Because you understand that life isn't happening to you, it is happening for you. Okay, these are some fantastic practices, but I want to share something that might surprise you even more about gratitude. We've been talking about feeling grateful for what we receive, and that's beautiful and important. But there's something even more powerful, that is receiving gratitude. There's the ancient wisdom that says, it's more blessed to give than to receive. And modern neuroscience is proving why this is true. When someone expresses genuine gratitude to you for something you've done, when they tell you how you've helped them, how you've made a difference in their life, something remarkable happens in your brain. Research shows that receiving gratitude from others activates multiple areas of the brain associated with well-being. It releases dopamine and serotonin, those feel-good neurotransmitters that create happiness and contentment. It lights up what scientists call the bliss center of your brain. It can act as a potent neutral drug for the brain, activating regions that foster well-being, motivation, and positive social behavior. Studies have shown that people who regularly practice gratitude, both giving and receiving, experience measurable improvements in their lives. Increased happiness, reduced depression, lower blood pressure, less chronic pain, better sleep, stronger immune system, even longer lives. Grateful people report higher self-esteem. They are more likely to help others. They build stronger relationships. They are more resilient in face of challenges. Why? Because gratitude creates a positive feedback loop. When you express gratitude to someone, you make them feel valued, seen, appreciated. This strengthens your connection. And when they express gratitude back to you, it reinforces your sense of purpose and worth. And this is why giving is so powerful. When you give to others, your time, your kindness, your presence, your help, and they feel genuinely grateful for what you've offered, both of you are transformed. You are not just making someone else's day better. You are literally changing the structure of both of your brains, creating more capacity for joy, connection, and well-being. So I want to invite you to start today, right now. You don't have to wait for perfect circumstances. You don't need to have everything figured out. You can begin exactly where you are. Start with something small. Tell someone in your life something you appreciate about. Hold a door for a stranger. Smile at someone who looks like they need it. Perform one small act of kindness. Gratitude really is something you will feel more as you practice more. It may be small. You may write down one thing to be grateful for in day 1, then 2 things in day 2, and 3 things in day 3, and so on. And as you practice more, without you knowing, you will feel grateful for everything in your life, everywhere you see. Notice how it feels. Notice the light that comes into someone's eyes when they feel seen and appreciated. Notice the warmth in your own chest. Then notice when someone does something kind for you. Instead of brushing it off or minimizing it, really receive it. Say thank you, and you mean it. Let yourself feel the gratitude. Keep a gratitude journal. Every day, write down 3 to 5 things you are genuinely grateful for. Not just what you have materially, but what you feel, what you've experienced, and what you've learned. Thank you for this moment. Thank you for this breath. Thank you for this opportunity to grow. And thank you for the challenges that made me stronger today. Thank you for the people you love. Thank you for the people who loved me. Thank you for my ability to love others. And here's something powerful. Be grateful for what you're still manifesting. Feel grateful for your dreams as if they're already real. Because in the energetic sense, they are. The desire itself is the seed. Your gratitude is the water that helps it grow. Feel it so deeply it gives you chills. Feel it until it moves you to tears of joy. Feel it until you know, with absolute certainty, that a beautiful life is unfolding for you. Because it is. Remember, you have everything you need right now. Not because your life is perfect. It may be far from it, but because you have the power to feel gratitude in this present moment. You have the ability to feel grateful for what you have. You have the capacity to appreciate the beauty around you, even if it's just the air you breathe, the beating of your heart, the clouds moving across the sky. You have the power to be thankful for your journey, the highs and the lows, the victories and the lessons, the joy and even the pain that taught you strength. You have the gift of being able to give gratitude to others, to make them feel valued, to create positive change in their lives and yours. This is abundance, and this is the secrets to everything you've been seeking. Happiness isn't somewhere out there in the future, waiting for you to achieve enough to deserve it. It is here now, accessible through a simple practice of gratitude. So stop, look around you, see the miracles that are already present, and go live with that awareness. Share this gift. Let gratitude transform every moment of your life. And to help you feel more grateful, I have recorded a guided meditation for you to practice gratitude in every moment of your life. Be radically grateful for everything happened, for the obstacles, for the setbacks, and also receiving gratitude as well. Thank you for being here with me today. And I genuinely feel so thankful for being with me today, watching this video, giving your time and presence to me. Thank you for your beautiful heart. I am grateful for you, and I will see you next time.